I'm Josh.
And I'm Jake, and this is Squad Car Confidential. What's going on, everybody? I have to make sure the mics are muted because Josh continuously interrupts our intro.
Never once.
We've had to do I think like 15 the other day. We had to do like 15.
Never
intros.
once.
Oh, every single time.
I blame you.
Guaranteed.
It's funny.
You blame me.
Yeah, I blame you. You make a stupid face.
Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Oh, we're glad to be back. I know things have been a little wild lately with our schedule and posting, but we're trying to get some more content and everything out like that. With that being said, it's a little bright in here, isn't it, Josh?
It's so bright in here. That's why I'm wearing my Frontline Optics sunglasses. What? Made by first responders for first responders. Do.
Yeah, check them out.
And they're practically bulletproof.
We will, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, the link is going to be in the YouTube. So you might as well just come on over to the YouTube, follow the YouTube channel. You can see our beautiful faces. Well, one of them.
And if you want 15% off your order, use our discount code SquadCar15.
Yeah, link will be down there. So Josh, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about bad searches when it comes to instant search to arrest and how important it is to do so.
So the importance of a proper search and everything like that. So what kind of things, when we arrest somebody, what kind of things might we be looking for? Walk us through, say we just kind of foot chase with somebody and we're taking them into custody. Walk us through like what we need to be doing.
Well, not depending on every arrest, you need to have a proper search done because you're looking for any illegal narcotics, any contraband, firearms, or any cutting instruments that they can be used to either harm us or harm themselves while either in transport to the jail facility or while they're in jail facility. We've had many police officers shot and killed by, I don't want to say like bad searches or failure to properly search, where the suspects, hit a gun somewhere on their body between, over an orifice, clenched between two butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to properly say
I was trying to say it
like
nice and professionally. No, I was trying to say they had tucked it like between their butt cheeks or under the
under their genitals. Josh,
yeah,
we can use genitals. I'm pretty sure we're all adults here.
It's there a lot more than you would care to think.
Right.
Especially drugs.
Right. And I would like to add that a lot of people that we put in handcuffs are wildly flexible.
Dude.
Wildly flexible.
Double jointed. I haven't thought about being double jointed or maybe been double since I was like in elementary school when you could do the thumb thing where your hands looked all weird. But those people are the worst to arrest.
Some people, have you seen, obviously you've had people in handcuffs that can with both hands behind their back, bring their arm around and smoke a cigarette like this.
It drives me crazy. It even drives me even more crazy?
Like in handcuffs can just...
I can't do it. I can't even scratch the side of my belly.
I'll be lucky if I could. Let's just be honest. I'm scratching my lower back. That's all I'm getting out of that.
And if you're properly handcuffed, you can't hardly do anything. But I've arrested people with long arms that they'll sit in the back of a police car and maneuver their handcuffs underneath their feet, and they'll be sitting like this.
Oh, I hate that.
Handcuffs in front of you. And then they're looking at me like, what? I didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
So I guess you did. You moved your handcuffs. So I had them back there for a reason.
Yeah, so that kind of flexibility leads us to you got to make sure you do a proper search. You got to make sure that there's no weapons. We've even had somebody try to set fire to a police vehicle. Do you remember that a couple years ago? They tried to set one of the police cars on fire. They had a lighter and they were lighting
the plastic seat. Like that was gonna catch?
Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine you open the door to let them out and the whole back seat is all melted?
You're all you hear in the back is.
She's like, why does it smell like a burning paper plate, or a burning plastic?
Dude, I don't know what. It's crazy what people can do and what they will do to try to get their freedom.
Right. So we have found a couple videos, some of which we haven't seen, so we will be watching these together. They should be viewer friendly.
Because they're from the news.
Because they're from the news. So we're just gonna review their search or lack thereof, and let's see what we can do. Oh man, we cut the guy's face off.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry, Patrick.
Video from the day a man in hand
Say that last name for me.
Peo Latino? Tano?
There we go.
his life in the
Tonio?
backseat of a Pleasant
Oh.
Prairie squad car. What you will
Peo
not see is
Latonio.
the moment Jacob Albright pulled the trigger of a gun. What you will see and hear are the moments leading up to the shooting in July. 12 News' Emily Polfall is live in Kenosha County tonight. Emily, Albright's family also saw the video for the first time today.
Skip.
Let's skip forward to. We're gonna skip forward to where the video.
There we
is.
go.
I'm going to detain you for right now. Grab this.
July 20th, Pleasant Prairie Police body camera shows Officer Brandon Matz arrest 36-year-old Jacob Albright at the Super 8 Hotel.
Hey, help me take him outside.
He escorts Albright outside in handcuffs. They say someone saw him with a gun, and as a felon, he could not legally have one.
Yikes.
Game, you understand
I don't
me?
have
I'm not
anything
playing.
on me. What the
After
Hit
a
the pause
brief
real quick.
struggle near
I'm
the
making
squad-
notes. I'm gonna speak on my notes after the
All
video.
right. Well, I just want to do it in real time right here. So,
Oh, we're gonna do it in real time. Okay.
I mean, if you want to do it afterwards, that way,
We can
because
do- we can do it
I
in
have
real
I have that ADHD where I will straight up forget what I'm going to say if I don't say it now. So what we're witnessing here is it looks like the end of the search. I guess it was clipped for the news, and it looks like they're searching him, and he's starting to get squirrely to whatever part of the body they were going for, and usually that indicates to us that he has something that he doesn't want us to find. So they'll act all kind of squirrely girly. And like, oh, I don't have anything, which will make you think, go ahead and put him in the car because he's cutting up. When in reality, he's concealing something in an orifice, in a hole in his body, or he's clenching something, or it's something where that you can't feel just off like a regular loosey goosey search. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I agree. That's what I was about to note. Like his movements right here. Once you start getting to that area, like, you know, the whole search may have been fine, but then you work over to like that right front pocket, and now, like, as you kind of notice, like it looked like he almost had his body turned a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, see how he's got his left shoulder off of the car. You can see it right here. He's kind of turned, trying to talk. To me, like, that draws my attention to that right side of the body. Like, okay, he's separating me from the right side of his body. Why are you doing that? Like, what is over there? Like, that's happened multiple times. People will also like bend at their waist. You know, we had a guy, he like lifted his legs up and was just like in a ball, but we had him in handcuffs, but he had like purposefully bent himself at the waist because he didn't want us to go to the waist. And I'm like, no, we're going to the waist.
Yeah. I've also seen it where, depending on the type of jeans, or if they're wearing like the skinny jeans that are like hang like baggy low, you know, a lot of times we'll ask people to, hey, spread your feet so we can search, you know, your undercarriage. But if they spread their feet too wide and their pants are sagging, you can't get, you know, hand up there in them crevices to see if there's something like underneath, you know, your stuff. But
I always pull pants up. Always. Number one rule is I always pants above the butt to the waistline where they're supposed to go. Pull them up. That way I can get my full search.
Yeah.
Always. Anyways, let's continue here with this.
on me? What the
After a brief struggle near the squad car, officers search Albright.
Anything in your pants, Clark?
See, he's
bent over, yeah.
concealing that right side, you know? He's kind of bent over, but he's keeping that right side pressed. Like, oh, I'm tired. I'm going to lean on the car, like pressed up against it. Like, yeah, just do whatever. But like they're focusing on the left side so he's not cutting up, right?
Yeah.
No, I just have my knife.
Then put him in the squad car. Albright's still in handcuffs, but officers see him appear to reach for something.
Yeah, if you got something in your pants, we need to know about it.
Even asking
See, that's a red flag for me, dude. If you know it looks like you have something in there, get him back out and conduct a very, very thorough search. Because coming to the call, he's seen with a gun.
Yes.
And I guess you didn't see a gun when you first got him in the hotel room, whatever. So there's a chance it's still on him, and he's acting all weird, and you think it's on him. Get him back out of the car and search the living crap out of him.
I was about to say, like, if you make that observation and you're like, do you have something on you? Like, if you think they do, or it feels like they do, just take them back out. It doesn't hurt to search them again.
Yeah.
They're under arrest. You can do that search.
Do you have drugs on you, or do you have a gun in between your butt cheeks?
Albright says no. Officers ultimately
Foreshadowing.
decide they'll search Albright again, but only
Good,
after
good.
they drive him to jail intake at the county jail.
It's not good.
A roughly
I don't like that.
8-mile
I can see why,
I can see why.
because you want to do like that cavity search at jail, because that a lot of times they'll do those very, very, very thorough searches in jail, and a lot of times you can't do those for, like, was it privacy violations or whatever. You don't want to be butt naked on the street
right.
getting your stuff swabbed out to see what's in there. So a lot of times they'll save those searches for the jail. But again, if you think he has something, I'm going hard,
do the
dude.
search.
drive.
Would be your people.
Video in the backseat of the squad shows Albright
It's covered,
shifting
that's why I
around, complaining of pain.
Ow, God. These are making me numb, dude.
At one point, Albright unbuckles his seatbelt.
It drives me nuts too.
Later, the gun appears
Look at
in
that.
the video. Police say Albright pulled it from inside his shorts.
This right here is very scary because the only thing between like these cages in the car, like I don't think this is.
That's the
this
back.
Might, this might
that's
be
the
a,
back.
This is a back piece of plastic. We have a metal grate right here in our cars, but the front is. I don't think that's ballistic metal or ballistic.
Ours are just
I
straight
don't think it's ballistic.
clear plastic.
Yeah, it's just thick, clear plastic. That could easily go through the front right here. He could just start blasting.
Yeah. Well, so we have the way ours is designed. It's like the top half is like the plastic,
And then
clear
it's
plastic
metal,
partition. Then it's
yeah.
metal on the bottom. But I don't. Ooh.
I think
I wouldn't want to risk that. I don't know.
It could still go through that plastic.
As the squad car pulls up to the jail, Albright gets his finger on the trigger and fires one shot into his head. Albright died at the scene.
He was able to change like positions 2 or 3 times with the gun out and visible, had the officers just glance back.
Albright's niece, Kyla Bergstrom, says even
So if
Is
you
she blaming the police?
So you got to realize how high those partitions go. If you, every time I've glanced back, you can't see what they're doing. And look,
If he's directly behind you,
you're not seeing that.
You
no.
you really have to turn all the way back, and even then your vision is obscured. But that's why if I'm by myself, I like to put somebody on the opposite side.
You know what else I'll do too? When I was on the street,
I'll pull the camera up.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say.
The new ones are nice.
So
you didn't have your car long enough to know.
I had a car though that did it. So, the newer Axon cameras allow you to view live video from your computer to view the back seat, the front seat, and your body camera. So when I was driving a 1015 or a
arrested subject,
sorry, I would turn on the Axon rear view live camera and just watch. Granted, it's a couple seconds behind, but still, I think
the new ones are real
pretty spot on.
I think they're real time, and I pulled it up big. Like if you're moving around, I like full screen it because then like you look forward and you can see that I'm watching you. And like a lot of times people just chill out in the
Don't tell you right now, if I see you grab something out of your shorts and you're not seatbelt, I'm gonna hit the brakes so hard you will come flying, and I'm getting out of that car.
So yeah, ultimately that search led to the subject taking his own life, I believe.
Now I don't know what happened to the officer. I don't know if he was.
I don't know. Yeah, we
suspended,
don't know what
fired. I have no idea. I would expect bare minimum retraining. For that, or at least some, a very serious stern talking to.
Correct.
But other than that,
yeah, that one's kind of.
It's not super good.
This video is loud. Holy crap!
Turn it down.
Do you got any weapons on you? That's what I'm asking you.
Failure to answer an automatic redirect. He's
he working at Little Caesars, bro.
It's kind of a dope Little Caesars shirt. I'm just saying.
Fucking manager.
But what I was gonna say is he immediately deflected the question, like so that's another thing.
I didn't hear it.
It sounded like he immediately deflected the question. So like even just like a little, huh? What?
Oh, I hate that.
Me?
I hate that.
Like those are little deflections, like buying time, right? So it's like
to think of an answer.
Holding up to think of an answer to figure out what you're gonna do.
Now we haven't seen this video.
No,
so we're all watching this together for the first time.
Yeah.
Do you got any weapons on you? Sir, I need to go. Do you got any weapons on you?
Oh, see, he started going into a different conversation.
That's what I'm asking you.
Sir.
He
Sir.
snuck a gun into
Failure to answer.
the Bexar County jail, and now body camera
Mm.
video.
Oh,
shows
he snuck a
several
gun in the
SAPD officers
jail.
How many people you have to make it
filming
past
a
for that?
teenager
Jail.
who
We have a
was arrested earlier this
scanner.
month.
And that 19-year-old Jesus Gonzalez
We have a full
was
body
able to
scanner
get a
in
gun
ours.
into a secure area in the Bexar County jail and then take his own life. Case Head
Dude.
investigates Lee Waldman dug
Wow.
through the video and found the policies that San Antonio police officers did not follow.
Sir, what's your name? Sorry? What's your name? What for? What for? Because you have a warrant.
I thought they said RAV4.
This is the moment officers with the San Antonio Police Department first approached 19-year-old
Bro, he's strapped
Jesus
at a Little
Gonzalez
Caesars like that, though?
outside of his work on
Bro,
What you
right?
expect to happen at the Little
11:25 in the morning
Caesars?
on March 3rd, Officer Abdiel Munoz and Officer Gary Coleman pushed the teen against the side of the building and placed him in handcuffs, arresting him on a
Brother.
felony domestic violence warrant.
You know what your warrant's for. You already know what it's for. What is it for?
After this exchange, Officer Munoz motions to go, and Gonzalez is led towards a patrol unit by Officer Coleman and Officer Tristan Silva. More than a dozen times, Gonzalez asked to go to the restroom or to be taken inside.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You got any weapons on you or anything, bud? You got any weapons on you? Sir, I need to go. Do you got any weapons on you? That's what I'm asking you.
My thing is you can not only pat the front of the waistband. That's what irritates me. I think of a lot of times is like I'll see somebody just pat the front of a waistband and it's like negative. Like you need to pat all the way around the waistband, and also you need to check between the legs.
But
man.
at this point, he is under arrest.
Right?
So you
Why
can
is he
search
not?
him. I would do shirts. Shirts are getting lifted. I'm going in to them. You know them sneaky
We're taking
spots.
pants off. No,
Dude,
not-
it's the jail was 100% going to do that. Well, I guess they didn't because
No,
they
they-
didn't.
they
how do you?
didn't.
We're, I don't know
Ours
where-
don't. Ours doesn't. But ours has the body scanner, which is nice. But I mean, still, you're not handcuffed.
You're
when you go
not.
through
But
that.
you're not sneaking a gun
In
into
our
the into our jail
Bro, no,
because
absolutely.
you have that full body
From
scanner.
Munoz's body-worn camera, you can see the officer start looking in Gonzalez's pockets. Silva
Okay.
and Coleman's body-worn cameras catch the moment too.
I hate those headphones, by the way.
Munoz removed
Real quick. I
Is
hate
that the
these
bone
headphones.
ones?
These are the ones that like go right in front of your ear. I hate them
Why?
because they look stupid and they no way they work.
Gonzalez's
People swear
wallet,
by 'em.
counts the cash in front of him before
I hate
placing
those.
it in an envelope. At
Looks
this
unprofessional.
point, Supervisor Stephen Patina arrives. His body-worn
Good thing he wasn't. You know who? That money would have disappeared. That's too soon.
camera shows as
Inside
Munoz
joke.
goes back
Inside
to
joke.
Gonzalez
Inside
and
job
empties out
also.
the rest of his pockets.
Dude. Dude.
This was the extent
Oh,
of
he's even got
SAPD's
side
search
pockets?
of
I'm
Gonzalez.
in
Pat
those.
down before
I
he's
bet it's in the
placed
side
back of the
pockets.
cruiser.
They said he
Not
emptied out the rest of his
even an hour
pockets.
Later, deputies say Gonzalez pulled out a gun from underneath his clothes while being booked in the Bexar County
bet you had another
jail
pair of
and
shorts on
took
underneath
his
his
own
pants.
life. SAPD policy regarding searching prisoners
Guaranteed
states
he had another pair of
transporting
shorts on underneath his
officers
pants.
Are held accountable for prisoners arriving at the detention facility or processing room with a weapon. SAPD policy
Wow.
also
That was
states
awfully
officers
that was awfully specific. That makes it sound like that's happened before.
Yeah, dude.
It was wildly specific.
I can almost guarantee you he had another pair of pants underneath his work pants.
Yeah.
Dude, I once arrested one of our frequent flyers, and I arrested him for concealing a gun, and it was he was wearing like 5 pairs of shorts
Oh my god.
on top of so it was jeans,
Jeans.
athletic shorts,
Okay.
athletic shorts,
Okay.
athletic shorts,
Okay.
and then like undies.
Do we count undies?
I don't know,
That's a lot.
but dude, you know.
That's a lot. Does this
His gun was like so deep into one of those pockets. It took me forever to get that thing out.
Right. Like I get it can be hard to feel, but you got it. I mean, it's
But
your,
I tell you
it's
right now,
your
I was not letting him go into that car without, because I knew I knew for a fact, because I could feel it, and he was not getting in that car without it. A couple seconds, I doubted myself for a few seconds, but I was like, no, dude, I know it's here because I'm holding it right. And I was like, is this what I think it is?
You're like, you just look up at him and he's smiling at you like.
I was like, there's no way because I'm moving it like this. There's no way, bro. But
Either you're blessed or this is a Smith and Wesson.
Dude,
are
but I don't
supposed to ask
get it, man.
prisoners
Just
about their mental health and suicidal thoughts before releasing them to the detention center personnel.
you know what it was? I
No
bet too.
point in the almost
Looks like
40-minute
he's
ride
probably
in
sitting on it. Look how he's
Munoz's patrol
sitting.
car
Well,
Does he
I
ask
can guarantee
Gonzalez
you
anything
that they
about
went
his
into
mental
there
health?
with the mindset is
For
that he
KSAT
just has a
Press
warrant.
Yes, I'm
He's
Lee
at work.
Baldwin.
There's no shot he has a gun
Now
on
we
him.
asked
Right.
SAP
And so I bet you that like complacency was a good reason why they didn't search him as they should have. And I'd be curious to know how big of a gun it is and what kind of gun it is.
If he had baggy metal dangling, these cops are lucky he didn't off them too. That's crazy. All right, we got one more. This one's I've never seen this one either. I don't think this one's gonna be bad. No, this is a news station as well. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, this is only
So let's see this.
Let's see
one.
what we got.
It was otherwise a routine impaired driving arrest. 38-year-old Ali Shobeg is in the back of a police cruiser after being patted down and cuffed en route to a police
Patted down,
station
bull crap.
after being found allegedly drunk behind the wheel of his car. And then this happens. He's got a gun, a semi-automatic pistol.
That's that flexibility we're talking
Shimmies it
about.
to his knees.
Yeah.
We could have police officers shot. We could have members of the public shot. It's a very disturbing video.
Oh, he didn't shoot himself.
The video sent shockwaves through city law enforcement, prompting internal investigations looking at two things.
Why wasn't this detected during the search? And the other investigation is to how did this video get leaked? So we'll let those investigations take place. But
Oh,
in
how did the
meantime,
video get
we're more
leaked?
concerned with
Yikes.
So there's always
seeing
somebody
the back of a
releasing
police
stuff to
car
the media.
with a gun on them.
There's
It's
there's
very
nothing secret.
The officers only found out about the gun after hearing it fall to the floor with a thud. They pulled over and seized it.
It sounded like it sounded like a Plinko chip. It said, "Plink, plink, plink."
What,
Shobeg
bro? What is
now
going through your
faces 9
mind?
criminal charges, including
Good night. Hold on, wait.
Oh
Operation.
my goodness! Operation of a
Conveyance.
conveyance while in conveyance. What
Car? Let's say
Yeah,
car.
I mean, yeah. Failure refused to provide sample.
He didn't blow.
He didn't blow. Possession of a weapon. Possession of a prohibited
I
ammunition.
don't know if this was green tips.
Dude, that was like a Smith and Wesson shield.
But we got that dude with them green tips pistol, and it looked like just a regular pistol.
the officers.
Oh, but you're talking about the 5.7. This looks like a shield. This is like a Smith and Wesson
It looks like a
shield. Look at
Glock
that.
almost.
That's a shield.
Looks like square frame. I don't know.
I'll bet you $1 that's a shield. Anyways, see what else you got.
It also might depend on what state he's in.
Firearms.
Oh yeah. Carry concealed weapon, unauthorized possession of a firearm.
Might be a
Possession of
felon.
a firearm knowing its possession is wait.
I feel like that's
What?
it's a double charge. He has to be a felon.
He said, "You know you can't have a gun, right?"
Yeah.
Got him. Got him. That is a wild charge.
Unauthorized
What?
possession of a firearm in a motor vehicle. This must be like, where is this? You can't have a gun
Did
in a
they say
car.
where this was? Possession of a firearm contrary to
Probation order. So he's on probation. And he's a felon. I wonder where that's. Does it say where it's at in the video?
National. Oh my gosh, we'll probably have to.
It was otherwise a routine impaired driving arrest. 38-year-old Ali Shobeg is in the back of a police cruiser after being patted down and cuffed en route to a police.
We could have police officers shot. We could have members of the
I don't know, but they got these little weird flower things right here. I'm sure it was. Anyways, I don't know. It doesn't
California,
say.
maybe Chicago, somewhere in there. Illinois, somewhere. Maybe.
Wait, Radio Canada is
Is it Canadian?
the CBSC?
Can-
No way.
Canadians.
Oh wait, yeah. Toronto police say this investigation.
I
That
watched
that-
you.
That's why there's all those charges.
Dude, that's crazy.
Ooh,
But still, that's
dinner.
That's very dangerous.
We almost had a second showing. Yo, what is this?
What's that?
Dragged cop after teens.
Dude, that's a video for a different day. I hate that.
Wait, what? This? Have you seen this video?
No, I hate when cops get dragged by the cars.
I kind of want to watch this.
We're off topic.
I know, but
Take the top. Stick to topic.
I know, yeah, my ADHD is getting to me too. Anyways,
Yeah, there's in all those videos. It's
so ultimately,
That's a
what we're
lot.
trying to stress is, just do a thorough search, right? Not only for yourself, for your fellow officers, and and to protect the person that you're arresting. Because I would say a lot of times they're not thinking correctly. They're worried about going to jail. They're worried about right now, not what happens later. So, if they are possibly backing time or anything like that, they may be willing to take more drastic measures than normal. So, that may cause an otherwise healthy person like that 19-year-old to do what he did and end up.
And I would say if any non-police officers watching this and you ever see like someone getting searched on the side of the road and you see us or the police like up in his grill in his undercarriage, that's why, because we're looking for firearms, narcotics. Narcotics can also harm you because if whatever kind of bag it's in, that breaks and gets absorbed through your skin, you can end up overdosing in the back of the car.
Not only that, if you try to eat it, if they try to eat the narcotics, and then trying to ingest it that way, like it could be a slow release almost, like as that plastic bag deteriorates, it could slowly get in your system, and then all of a sudden. You
got to watch for signs on that too. If you're like if there was no foot chase and it's like winter, and all of a sudden your dude in the backseat just starts sweating buckets, you're like, I bet he ate something. So it's things to look out for, and always be thorough. And we all get complacent, but complacency will get you killed. So yeah, it's what you looking for.
I just want to see if we can like just for an example to show like how flexible people can be, like in handcuffs. Oh, it's gonna be. I want to show like actual people. How would I word that?
Because what did you say? Flexible subject in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Because they're going. I wouldn't use flexible because they're trying to do flexi cuffs.
Yeah.
You know, maybe escapes handcuffs.
I don't want it to be escape. Yeah, no, I can't find it. I was trying to just like show an example of like how flexible people can actually be in handcuffs, like and why we have to handcuff the way that we do. It's because of all of these people that can move their hands to the front and stuff like that.
Yeah, the way our policy designed to prevent you from grabbing stuff from like your back of the waistband or wherever, we have to handcuff what do you call it, back of the hand to back of your hand like that. Yeah,
with like thumbs.
Thumbs be touching, yo. Make them hold hands.
They say thumbs up, and you grab them and put it on their wrist. Also, handcuffs are ovals. They're shaped as ovals, so
they're not meant for comfort. People.
They're not comfortable. Don't rotate your hands.
Oh, that drives me. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, you're moving your hands, dude. Keep them still.
So
they're not meant for comfort. You are a criminal.
Okay. So in order to, I know a lot of that's kind of like heavy. You wanna make it a little lighthearted. You wanna tell a funny story that you may have.
To like a funny story that I have. Let's see.
We could do like a funny story that we have together or something.
Dude, one of my favorite stories that I'm upset at you with is Jake and I went to some disturbance call. I don't remember what it was about. It was two roommates fighting, right? And we'd been there before. And we go in, and the roommate's telling us what's going on. His other roommate's drunk, whatever, and he's being rude. And so we go in there to talk to him and calm him down. So Jake goes in first. He's in there for a couple minutes. I just hear Jake start yelling.
Wild accusation, allegedly.
He's like, sir, you need to listen. Da, da, da. He's like just going crazy, screaming at this guy. As I go in, as the good partner I am, I put my hand on his shoulder. Jake, I got it. Go cool off. And so Jake leaves, and I step in.
I backed up. I mean, I still stood there, but I just backed up a little.
You might as well got back in the car. You might as well just got back in the car because you didn't do anything else. And so I started talking to him, and he will not listen to what I'm trying to say.
It was probably 30 seconds. Josh had barely opened his mouth.
He wouldn't listen, dude, and would just grinded my gears to no end. He's talking over me, and that drives me crazy when I'm on a scene. And so I ended up starting to yell at this guy.
So Josh starts going in on this guy. And I'm like, yeah, now you see what was going on here.
But he wouldn't pull me out of the situation.
I just let it happen.
I yell at this guy.
So we have something. It's called like we have like a duty or whatever to like, you know, if the situation's getting out of hand or like if we're starting to be a little like, you know, not aggressive, but like hey, you know, you may be intensifying the situation back up. Well, he already tagged me out. I can't tag myself. I can't tag myself back in.
But you can remove me from the situation and then we can leave.
We just be like, call the police later, like
yeah, because it was a civil matter at that. We're just yelling at this guy.
It was just everybody was just yelling at each other. It was really hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, my wit is fantastic on scene. I cannot lie.
Oh, dude, I hate being on scenes with you. I hate it.
We'll be doing something, and it makes me so sad now because while I'm on scene with people, like I'll say something and people just look at me like they won't get it, and I'll just be like, Josh would have got it.
In the eyes of a ranger.
Some dude, we were getting this guy's information, and he said his name was Walker, and I just looked at Josh and said, "In the eyes of a ranger."
Dude. So, wait, let me throw some backstory on that. So it was like a domestic call or whatever, and Jake and I were about to get off. So the other shift was coming to take the report, and so we were just there as kind of like backup, make sure nothing was happening. And so the officer shows up on scene, takes a report, walks out to talk to a witness or like a roommate or whatever. And then we go out there and he's gone. I was like, yo, where you at? Yo. And I look, he's across like the street talking to some random guy. And I go up to him and I'm like, hey man, this is a witness. He's like, no, he didn't see anything. I was like, why are we talking to him? Well, this is Walker. He's like, and Jake's like, in the eyes of a ranger. And I had to walk away. It was so stupid. I couldn't finish the scene. I had to get in my car and leave.
Do you remember we had a mental patient, and he was like starting to get agitated, like he kind of wouldn't come down, and I just looked at him and I was like, easy, big fella.
The sun's getting real low.
And then Josh just looks at me and I said, it worked for Black Widow.
No, dude, what gets me is that we're on a scene together, and we'll be dead serious. Like, it's a very serious situation. Someone's been shot or something, and they'll mention something that we know is like an inside joke, and we'll just look at each other just like... Then we have to turn around to not laugh.
We just start going like this.
You know what times we got in trouble for laughing on scenes like that?
Wild, Sarge. I didn't... That's an accusation.
I turned around. I don't know what you're talking about. Not me. Mm-mm.
But this is
never.
This next video is definitely something that I could see us doing, and it's basically two officers interacting with a dog.
They're searching. These officers are searching this car, and the owner of the car is like in their police car, and so they're searching. But the vehicle's owner's dog is sitting in the passenger seat, and just look at the hilarity that ensues.
In this vehicle while the owner's dog patiently waited. But after some time, one of the officers started to play around with him.
Where's your master keep his drugs? Wait, you need to Mirandize the dog. I need you to listen carefully, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to
talk side eye from the dog.
And have him up a person with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you you can't decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Oh, she's way too
Do you
serious.
understand these rights? I'll explain them to you. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Are these rights of mine, do you wish to speak with me? No? Okay. I won't ask you any more questions.
You should tell him to bark.
He said, where does your owner keep the drugs? Oh. Mirandize the dog.
No, man. Dude, that's funny.
All right. Well, do you have anything to add?
That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Tune in to the next episode because it's going to be a little bit funnier. So we'll talk to y'all on the next one.
Peace.